Last time, kept doing this, and then it still got it all recorded. Yeah. So, all right. Well, if you can hear me, if we are live, this is Lincoln JV Soccer taking on Watertown JV, and I believe this is a matchup of.
How come you're everywhere I go?
Because we have the same interests. He had a great game. Yeah, he had a great game. We'll get to starting lineups. We're going to count down this game. For those of you joining us, your Lincoln varsity defeats the Arrows varsity 3-1. Starting lineups here for your JV Patriots. Your JV Pats currently 8-0 on the season. I understand that this JV Watertown team maybe has had one loss so far in the season. And Miles Rolfing and Tate Stamp get the start up top, as well as Asali Sadi, who steps. There's Owen Duffy. Stamp has Hudson Holman. Hudson Holman's dispossessed, and retaining possession is Stamp. Pulls back on the far touch. Hey, buddy. Sam trying to get through. Krieger. And now a counter for Watertown. And that ball deflected to Sonicson, starting in net. Sonicson rolls out to Krieger on the far touch. Krieger, beautiful ball, looking for Miles. No, he was not. Wow. Was it someone else? How he was not off? Yeah. And he didn't. Well, and that's just it. And you're not biased. You're not biased towards him. Well, Watertowners and Sioux Fallsians can agree on some things. There's Raff. Duffy.
Daddy?
There's Asali. Sammy Garcia. Two of the better JV teams in the state. Probably not going to see quite as much. And here's Rolfing off to the races. And that touch forward a bit too strong. We actually have a beautifully manicured field for a JV game. For the first time since we played on the Patriot pitch against Sioux Falls Christian a few weeks ago. Sammy earns possession. Trey Raff. So Raff, Umstead, Van Scheppen, and Krieger, your back four. Oh, last touched by Watertown. Trey Raff with the throw. Stamp. Umstead. Raff. Well put forward by Watertown. Last touch by Watertown and out of play. Ball played forward by Stamp. Number 10 just saved my bacon, and that ball was heading right for my face. Raff. Ball put out of play again by Watertown. I know I have to. Pretty frantic play. Here's Sammy Garcia. Dispossessed. Ball played forward, headed defensively by Van Scheppen. Raff finds Garcia. Garcia has Duffy. Duffy, through ball to Rolfing, who's played off, then recovers. Watertown tries to clear, and this ball put out to the far touch. Hudson Holman there for it. Regains, pulls back on the far touch. In possession, drops to Krieger. Krieger crossing, who's there? That's wide and deep. Goal kick, Watertown. You can tune into my YouTube channel if you want to watch it. You got better seats here, though. There's just no mute button when you're here. 1-2 from 10 to 1. Raff gives chase. All defended initially by Cole Umstead. Solly is possessed by 10 and by number 8. They pass right to Rolfing. Umstead. Raff. You hear Krieger calling for a switch. He seemed to be a little stuck. They're trying to clear. It's a Solly. Last touched by 10. Raff will be on the throw. And ball called. Put forward. Here's Krieger. Krieger looking for Rolfing. Rolfing on the goal line. It's this ball centrally. Looking for Stamp. Here's Hudson. Has a drop to a Solly. It's his move on the left defender. Is through the defender. Crosses. Cleared. Sorry if we're just getting sound. I had to turn the Bluetooth off and back on. Here's Krieger. Pass to Hudson Holman. Hudson centers right to the keeper. Pretty frenetic start to the game. Probably the two best JV teams in the state of South Dakota facing off today. Here's a Solly. Sammy Garcia. A Solly to Sammy. Put out a play by Watertown. Hey, I can scoot back. Tate Stamp into the goal box. Makes a couple miss. Shot fired. Tate Stamp moves right then left beyond a defender, and your Pat's on the board first. And I'm realizing that I did not start the game clock. So in my frantic attempt to get here, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Lincoln did 3-1. Yeah. Watertown got up. I think Watertown was up. I think 1-0 at half, but they just couldn't keep it. I mean, Lincoln just comes at you wave after wave offensively, and by the end, Watertown played really well, but they were just gassed. I mean, you could just see their defenders were just gassed. Played a good game. Here's Rolfing. Flag is down this time. Miles Rolfing. Stamp and Rolfing back to back. And just the burst of Rolfing's speed. Hey, Curry. Good. Yeah, Watertown played well in that varsity game today. Yeah. You have a pretty good club team in Watertown, though. It's just a numbers game. Here's Stamp. Looking for Holman. Yeah. Right. Like you said, numbers. It's a numbers game, yeah. Put forward. Defended by Van Scheppen up towards Holman. Here's Stamp. Stamp through 2. Touch is a bit too strong. And possession attained by Watertown. Duffy compresses and necessitates the drop. Sammy picks a pocket and another through ball looking for Rolfing. Keeper wisely just jumps on it. Full switch. Ball defended by Umstead. Back at it is Holman. Holman wants his turn. Stamp and Rolfing have had theirs. Holman had the overlap. Finds a Solly. He had the overlap with Krieger. Decides to maintain possession. Finds a Solly. And here's Van Scheppen. Swing and a miss there. Duffy finding Garcia. Garcia to Rolfing. And again, necessitates the Watertown keeper to come out and clear. Krieger puts that ball forward. Sammy Garcia shielded. Oh, really well done, Kari. That was impressive. It was impressive. Subs. All right. So Sammy wants to play fast, but we got substitutions. Looks like, so under the lights, it's a little tough. I think Colton Volpe, Kala Uda, Raz Valdez, and Notneem on. Sammy Garcia off. Miles Rolfing off. Red throw. Raz Valdez with the throw. She's that Abdul Musa. Number 12 could be. Duffy steps. This ball does fall to a Watertown midfielder. And Duffy again steps. There's Notneem. Stamp. Has Colton Volpe down the far touch. Can he keep this ball in play? He can. And deflects it off of a Watertown defender. Throw in. Abdu. The ball cleared by Watertown. That is Abdul Musa. Long ball. Cole Umstead off to the races, defends this ball out for the near touch. So nice to see Abdul Musa back on the field. Haven't seen him for a couple of games. 2 subs on for Watertown. Watertown throw. Just on the edge of their attacking third. Raz Valdez shielding, earning the goal kick, and Sonicson will be over the goal kick. This game is playing very, very fast. Tons of compliments to the greenskeepers or superintendents here at Yankton Trail. Sonicson finds Colton Volpe at midline. Volpe finds a Solly. Solly switches to Raz Valdez. Valdez's pass is intercepted. And he eventually drops to Cole Umstead. Cole drops to Sonicson. Sonicson to Krieger. Looking for a Solly. Owen Duffy. Ball deflected. Duffy again. Nice cheeky move by Owen Duffy. The first Abdul Musa, looking for Stamp, defended by Watertown midfielders. Out of play. And more subs coming on now for Lincoln. Krieger off, August Plisick on, Ray Vermeer on, Cole Umstead off, Tate Stamp off, Asali Sadi off, Kella Uda on. And Kingston Nelson on, Volpe, and Kingston in the far corner. Kingston eventually falls to his feet. And this, I think, is Abdu earning a corner for the Patriots. Back line at this point in time, Sonicson in net, Van Scheppen, Rosario Valdez, Ray Vermeer, your center defender, and August Plisick. Colton Volpe over the corner. All delivered high, curling in. That falls to Nottingham, who had Van Scheppen. Tries to drop to Van Scheppen. Ball's intercepted. Valdez giving coverage, and that ball eventually put out of play. Van Scheppen, Kingston. Valdez to Nottingham. Defended out of play by number 10 for the Arrows. Here's Raz Valdez. Valdez looking for Abdul Musa. Off of Abdu's foot. Long throw in. Ray Vermeer there for it. Ball cross to August Plisick. Plissick's pass intercepted by a Watertown midfielder. A Watertown shot fired. Sonic's in there for it as that curls wide left. We'll keep the ball in play and completely switch fields with one kick of the foot. He wants an assist. And that was close. Kella has to hold off to ensure that he did not injure the keeper. I wonder if Kella and Oppen had a little signal to each other for that. Kingston. Here's Van Scheppen. Van Scheppen wants the handball call. Here's Duffy. Here's Kella. Finds Colton Volpe. Back to Kella. Kella's tripped up. Ball on Colton's feet. Colton, wow, he is really letting those trips go. And here's Nottingham. Finding Duffy. Ross with a pullback. Unfortunately, that pullback goes right to number 1. This switches fields to 12. Goal kick. Right? Corner. Corner kick. Watertown. You're fine. You got a job to do. You're fine. Ball delivered low and eventually cleared by Abdul Musa. And now here is Kella Uda. 2 to beat. Is through 1. Shot fired. Defended neatly by the keeper for Watertown. Corner earned. You can see that ball bending in. Keeper holds his ground and keeps that ball out of the back of the net. So here comes the very tall Ray Vermeer. Ball delivered. Duffy back out to Kella. Through 2. Shot by Musa. Abdul Musa's shot does not have the pepper he wants. Delivered right to the keeper for Watertown. Watertown in possession. Lincoln up 2-0. Here's Abdul Musa. Abdu drops to Owen Duffy. Vermeer. Abdu Musa. Van Scheppen looking to Colton Boupe, but so the striker on the far left side of the field, Colton, that's mom and dad's neighbor. How you doing, bud? Good to see you. Nice win today. Needed. Oh, water. Yeah, needed. Here's Colton. Looking to play a ball for Kella Uda, but that is too strong and into the midst of the Watertown keeper. Kella attains possession, finds Kingston. Kingston defers to Abdu Musa and to Kella. Here's Owen Duffy. Duffy has Colton Volpe on the far touch. Duffy draws back, crosses. Defended off the head of a Watertown player. Abdu Musa through two. And eventually Watertown gathers possession. And not Neem steps. Eventually is dispossessed. Tries to gather himself, commits the foul, and Watertown with a quick play. Raz Valdez. Musa. Ray Vermeer. Van Scheppen. The far touch. Foul on Abdu Musa. Free kick. And we got a player down. So we're going to allow a sub here. My night blindness, I couldn't tell what happened. Free kick. Watertown. Watertown on the 18. Ball delivered. Sonic's in there for it. Quickly rolls out to Kingston Nelson. And wisely, Watertown clears. Subs. Line change. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on for Lincoln. Cole Umstead on for Will Van Scheppen. Ross Valdez is off. He will defer to Trey Raff. Sammy Garcia on for Nottingham. Hudson Holman returns to the field in a left striking position. There's Raff. That's off of Kingston. And put forward by Musa. Off to the races is Kella Uda. That ball's gathered by the Watertown keeper. Abdu. Pressures. Bit of 1-2 work out of Watertown. Abdu Musa gathers. Has Hudson Holman. August Plissick. Umstead. Duffy with the captain's band. What was that? I don't know. I don't know what. Handball? Handball? Yeah. swing and a miss. Kingston recovers. Watertown possessing into the center circle. Dangerous positioning, eventually cleared forward. Subs. We're going to play quickly, however. Hudson Holman finding Kingston, and then eventually that ball is put on a play by Watertown. I'll do my best. I'm going to get fired. Fired for my volunteer job. Here's Cole. Back to Asali, who has Trey Raff. So in those subs, we brought back Miles Rolfing and Tate Stamp. Sonicson just clears this. A bit of boot ball going on. Ball taken out of the air by Abdu Musa. That falls to Watertown midfielder. And Ray trying to clear, eventually does gather and puts it out for a Watertown throw. Two subs coming on for Watertown. I think about 8 minutes left. About 8? Okay. So I forgot to start my clock. Checking with the AR. Throw deep into their attacking third for Watertown. Abdu defends. And now Sammy Garcia. Ball put forward, headed by Abdu. Again put forward by Watertown. And here is Raff, who just eventually clears. A little different at the JV games when you don't have, JV players lining the sidelines to return balls into play. A little different. It also means if the goalie's out of position, he doesn't have to run back so fast if he clears it. Parents, we got to put some parents on. Little brothers. Ball crossed. Sonic's in there for it. And he's looking for Rolfing. He takes a bounce and off the chest. And Rolfing there on the near touch. Eventually, Watertown drops to their center back and all the way back to their keeper, who puts this ball to midfield. Bit of a misstep there by Asali. And here's an opportunity for Watertown. And it's pretty. Cole's a pretty big kid, I guess. Usually, you're going to bounce off of Cole. I don't even know if that was a foul as much as just inertia. But free kick for Watertown. This ball put forward, and that gets through 2 or 3 Watertown players, and Watertown earns a corner. And this has really been, about the last 5 minutes, Watertown's had their best chances offensively. 2 subs coming on for Watertown. So up next week, 2 away games, Brookings and Aberdeen for your Patriots. Stamp and Miles, right? I'll put forward again. This will be a goal kick. Now another Watertown sub. So that brings Rolfing's scoring up to 14 for the junior varsity Patriots. And Sonicson over this. Under 5 minutes. Puts all of his foot into it. Here's Krieger. Krieger gets through. And eventually just too much pushing. And the call goes against Watertown. Ball played forward. Headed up. Coming forward is a Sali. Sali to Abdul Musa. Ray Vermeer. That pass. Directed to Watertown. And then here we are off to the races. Shot fired. Boy, there to cover it was Trey Raff. Here's Ray Vermeer. Sali. And we're passing to the middle of the field. Not where we should be passing the ball. You generally don't want to pass to the center of the field in the penalty area when there are attackers around you. Under 4 minutes. And Watertown's found something here these last 5 or 6 minutes. Yeah, Pat, your paths need to be. There's a nice ball. Last touched by Watertown, throwing way down in the attacking third. Pats not finding feet, taking too many touches, and also just some errant passes. Watertown's found themselves in the attacking third frequently the last 5 or 6 minutes. And this ball finds a Sali Sadi, a Sali to Abdu Musa. Abdu switches to Charlie Krieger. Krieger forward. Has Hudson Holman. Refers back to Abdu, who now finds Hudson Holman. Hudson Holman on the far touch, beyond a defender, takes to the goal line. And that, I'm assuming that is going to be a free kick from just outside of the penalty box. And over it is, I can't even tell who's over it. Maybe Stamp, curling, punched initially. And then I think Hudson's trying to wrap his leg around the keeper to shoot and called for that dangerous play. This would be a free kick for the keeper of Watertown. Ball falls to Krieger. Krieger's pass is intercepted. And the Lincoln defense is there. Ray Vermeer, Asali, Cole Umstead, Krieger to Sonicson. As I've said hundreds of times. Sonicson looking for Sammy Garcia. That ball gets through a defender. And the speed of Sammy Garcia keeps the ball in play on the goal line cross. Boy. I'm a little surprised there wasn't a flag on that. That was from behind Sammy is too tough, I guess. What he needs to do is flop there. And probably, yeah, he's quick. I missed it all. So now there's a penalty. So the penalty down here. No. Ball up. Kept out of the net by Sonicson. Just tapped forward. About 20 seconds. Ray steps. He's going to allow them to play. Watertown again. And they're attacking third. Charlie making a plea. Will not be heard. All right. He's got that click rain money. That's halftime, folks. So, Quality JV half, 2-0. Your Pats JV lead Watertown. The Watertown Arrows will be back shortly. Thanks, buddy. Great. Yeah, glad he got to do something. It's fun for him. Okay, bud. All right, we are back at it. Pat's up 2-0. Pat's moving right to left. Watertown left to right. Here's Tate Stamp. Through one. Stamp looking through to Colton Volpe with the cross. Oh, nice bit of defending out of the center back for Watertown. Watertown earns the throw, flicking that ball off of Volpe. Stamp in coverage. Volpe. And this should be a red throw. It is. Volpe with throw. Looking for Kella Uda. Kella to the goal line. Ball dropped to Volpe. And that cross just too strong beyond the reach of, I think that's Nottingham for a Watertown throw. Ball off of the foot of Owen Duffy. The back line, Roz Valdez, Cole Umstead, Will Van Scheppen, and on the far right, August Plissick. And here is a foray down the far touch for Watertown. The attack is slowed, and eventually Van Scheppen attains possession. The speedy forward for Watertown. There's Duffy. Looking for August. There's Watertown. Tate slows the attack. There's a 1-2. And shot fired, crossed. And that is wide right. Deflected, I guess, for a Watertown corner. Watertown corner. All but two of the arrows in the goal box. Ball delivered wide, long, and right into the midst of Sonicson, who quickly rolls out. Nice stop by Ops. Oppen quickly rolls all the way out to midfield. And that ball put out. Yeah. Sonicson rolls that out to Kella Uda. Last touch by Kella. And the Watertown throw-in bounces in, then bounces out. Patriot throw. August puts his foot into this. Coming forward is Kella. Watertown thus far really controlling possession in the first 4 minutes of this half. Pretty quick too. Here's Cole Umstead. Plays this ball forward towards Kella Uda. On the head. Has an overlap. Touch is too strong. Watertown fires this ball at Asali. Last touch by Watertown. Asali Sadi will have the throw on the far touch. Excuse me, he defers to August Plissick, who has Nottingham Nottingham looking for Kella. Ball last touched by Watertown. Nottingham to Sadi. There's Asali. August. Cole Umstead. You hear the Watertown players calling for a switch. Beyond the reach of Colton Vupe. Here's Cole Umstead shielding. And Cole and the Watertown player just knotted up. This ball all the way beyond the mouth of the goal. Watertown into the goal box. August Plissick steps. And ball fired forward, taken out of the air by Cole Umstead. Shot fired in. Oppen's going to let that roll wide right for a goal kick. Sonics from his first goal kick in this second half. Here's the ball towards midfield, looking for Kella Uda. Finds Kella. Kella to the races. Has two. Fires. That shot is defended. But Tate Stamp picks up the pieces. Finds Owen Duffy. Duffy to Asali. Asali one on. Shot fired. Gathered by the Watertown keeper. And the Watertown drop kick over August Plissick's head. Over the touchline. Red throw. There's Duffy. Asali. August. August is dispossessed on the far touch. Shot fired. Gathered by Oppen. Oppen distributes to Raz Valdez. Valdez finds Colton Vulpe. Handles this ball neatly out of the air. Oh, gorgeous through ball to Kella Uda, defended by the center back for Watertown. Onto the field of play. Hudson Holman, Kingston Nelson, and Sammy Garcia. Off went Colton Vulpe. I'll figure out the other names soon. Ross Valdez drops to Cole Umstead. As Duffy. Sammy Garcia left foot shot. Deflecting. That's why you got to keep running. Keep running. Yeah, as Sully about a step away from a rebound goal after the shot by Sammy. Here's Sammy. Ball put out of play by Watertown. August Plissick, Sammy's 2010 DASC teammate. Sammy's throw finds a Sully. That ball is eventually cleared into the parking lot and on to, did you say Hartford earlier? Kick that ball all the way to Hartford, is that what you said? Yeah, here's Stamp. Looking for Kella. Ball cleared out of play. And now 3 subs on for Watertown. We're getting a nice break in here. How's it been so far?
Relative, 'cause
By break, I mean like right here.
yes, walked in and had to get on a meeting.
Oh, had to do a work thing? Okay. And then
And then
immediately had to deal with things. Yes. Thrown by Hudson. And Duffy looking for Vermeer. Ball last touched. We might have gotten lucky there. I think that ball was last touched by Hudson. Nobody knew it but him and us. Kingston to Charlie. Oh. Fired forward. Put out a play by Ray Vermeer. Another sub coming on the field for Watertown. 24 minutes remaining. Pat's up 2-0. And a couple of subs getting. It looks like Miles Rolfing getting ready to return to the field. Kella Uda. Watertown throw. Defended was Krieger looking for Kingston Nelson. Krieger to Asali. Asali, nice pass via the forehead to Hudson Holman. Hudson looking for Sammy. Ball's intercepted by Watertown. Now Watertown, the chance to counter. That counter is slowed at midfield. Sammy looking for Hudson. Hudson's through. The ball falls to Asali. And then Solly, turf monster. Duffy. Nice bit of work out of Owen Duffy. Finds Holman. Holman to the near touch. Earns the throw. Yeah. Yeah, I don't fully understand. I actually don't understand the reasoning even. Here's Tate Stamp to Holman. Free kick. Put to the near touch. Tate Stamp. Tate Stamp steps again. Pull back by 17. And then Stamp and picks a pocket. Ball finds Kingston Nelson. Ball put forward by Raft to midfield. Again, Stamp steps. Nelson, here's Tate. Pass intercepted. And eventually, last touch, the over the far touch for a red throw. Yeah. It's got a little bevel. Yeah. Falls off maybe. All right, on the field, Colton Volpe. Looks like Abdu Musa onto the field. Miles Rolfing in as a striker. Miles gave some really nice pop shot in the arm earlier today. That ball clicked forward right to Opland. Opland looking for Colton. Colton finds Hudson. Abdamusa. Too many touches. Boy, we got to be careful. And that's going to come all the way back. I think I actually think we might be fortunate there's not a card there. I mean, it's from the back and no contact on the ball. I might not have seen it clearly, but I think we might have got. Yeah. Well, he was he was allowing advantage. I think, but like, I don't know. Sometimes these games confuse me. Corner. Headed up. Musa. So Abdu on it. Clears the ball forward looking for Sammy. And now here is Volpe to Hudson. Has Rolfing. Rolfing has Sammy Garcia. That is delivered right into the gut of a Watertown defender. And Sheppen steps. The pass given right to Krieger. Krieger to Hudson Holman. Hudson looking for Kingston. And now Watertown in possession. Nothing nefarious there, just kind of got tangled, I guess. Oh, I think on Raff. Free kick, Watertown. I'll put forward by Raff. White throw. About halfway through this second half. A couple quick goals from Rolfing and Stamp. And quiet on the scoring front. There's Garcia. Sonics and calls. Some drops looking for Garcia. Garcia off his chest. To Raff. Touched by Raff. On the far touch. Subs. 3 on for Watertown. Ross Vermeer. Ross Valdez. Cole Umstead. August Plissick. And Nottingham on for Lincoln. About 16 minutes remaining. Pat's up 2-0. Cannot get complacent. This is a pretty, I'm willing to say, this is probably the best JV team we've played. Well, that ball gets through Valdez. Has to be cleared by Vermeer. Throw in on the far touch for Watertown. Ball again out of play. Watertown moving backwards. Over Plissick. And Vermeer puts this ball forward. Gathered again by Watertown. Plisick picks a pocket, finds Nottingham. And now again, ball possessed by Watertown. Watertown's done a nice job of possessing this half. Sonicson will be over this. I'd imagine he's going to communicate with his longtime teammate, Rolfing, to get as far downfield as possible. Looking for Nottingham. That's off of a Watertown player. Maybe a bit of a missed strike. Oh, wind. Yeah, wind sliced it. And here's Plisick. Yeah, it was a derecho. Hudson, Abdu, Cole, has Krieger. Deflected out of play by Watertown. Krieger with a throw, sub forthcoming. I think that's Tate Stamp. Stamp on for Miles Rolfing. So the 2 goal scorers of the game so far exchanging positions. Krieger with a throw, looking for Stamp. All kept in play by Colton, who's through 2. Eventually gets through toward a slide tackle. Watertown earns the free kick. Ball delivered low, right to Abdu Musa, who bounces the ball off of a Watertown midfielder back to himself. Here's Cole Umstead. I don't think he was trying to do that. Here's Nottingham. Nottingham tangled up, dispossessed, and Nottingham is down. Here's Abdu. So Nottingham, here's Hudson. Shot fired, gathered by the keeper. Nottingham is back on his feet. Big punt. And ooh. Yeah. That's yeah, they're both running for the ball, and I think was that Abdu or Ray, Big Ray Vermeer, ends up colliding with the Watertown player who is down. Hopefully he's okay. And so foul on Vermeer, free kick to Watertown, delivered up. Therefore, it is Opland. Opland quickly to Hudson Holman. Holman trying to get through to Tate Stamp. The ball just a little bit too strong. Watertown to the far touch. Just the midfield. Man, Abdu is fast. Jeez. Just all of a sudden he's there. And Cole looking for his longtime 08 DASC teammate, Hudson Holman, puts this ball into the lot. And that will allow substitutions. Trey Raff on. Owen Duffy on. Off goes Charlie Krieger. Off goes Ray Vermeer. Right about 11 minutes. It's like clockwork. Substitutions like clockwork. You can tell at these JV games what time it is. Ball put forward by Ross Valdez to the feet of a Yankton midfielder. Shot. I think that's a field switch. And that is going to be beyond the reach of the Watertown attacker. Goal kick Hudson Holman will come off, and he defers to Sammy Garcia. And Sonicson will have a goal kick. About 10 minutes remaining. He's looking for Colton Volpe. Colton finds Stamp. There's Notneem on the far touch. Drops the Stamp. Stamp looking for a through ball, and Sammy Garcia, Watertown keeper, there for it. And Watertown will throw this right to Volpe. Volpe with the shot. I really like that, actually. I like that a lot. I like that. Shoot. Sometimes it's okay to shoot. Volpe. That's right. Yeah. Just gets beyond it. Slices away. Up to Ford. Taken out of the air by Duffy. Finds Stamp. Cole Umstead. Umstead with a nice move. Pulls back. He could fire from here. Big right foot. One touch too many for Cole. And Van Scheppen there for it. Finds Duffy. Duffy has August. Decides to find Sammy Garcia. Sammy's pass is beyond Umstead. Here's Raff. Umstead. Duffy. Back to Cole. I think Cole's looking for Stamp. Just a bit of an unlucky pass. But now, Watertown with the counter available. Sonicson's coming for it. But it is cleared for a Watertown throw. Ray Vermeer back on. Ros Valdez back on. And Trey Raff off. We throw in August. Ball finds the foot of Owen. And here's Sammy Garcia. Sammy has Tate Stamp. There's Valdez. As touched by Roz. 7 minutes. All taken by Kingston Nelson. He intercepted that throw in. Now here's August to Notneem. Notneem has Duffy. Finds Duffy. Looking for Garcia. Throw in Watertown. Free kick. It's almost been a foul on Garcia. And August is just asked to shield. Comes up with it. Finds Van Scheppen. And here's Duffy. Ooh, wow. Sheesh. Ray Vermeer. Ball falls to a Watertown player. Duffy steps. Ooh, unlucky bounce. Sonic's in there for it. Way up. Sonicson just really wants an assist. Four times he's put the ball up here. He's had some opportunities. Here's Cole. Umstead earns. And you can hear one of the upperclassmen reminding Cole, find feet or take a shot. Van Scheppen, here's Cole. Vermeer. Vermeer again. Van Scheppen looking for Cole Umstead. And Stamp and 23 wrapped up. Stamp maintains possession. Long cross. Beyond the reach. The Watertown attacker. 4 minutes remain. 2 subs coming on for Watertown. Colton Volpe coming on for Lincoln. He will take Kate's spot on the left winger position. Throw in Lincoln. And for Nottingham, Duffy. Kingston Nelson. Nottingham back to Kingston. The 1-2 to Nottingham. Eventually, all put out of play. Last touch by Lincoln. Nottingham on the far touch. Red throw. 3 minutes. 3 minutes remaining. August looking for Duffy. Duffy's through 2. Finds Sammy Garcia. Garcia looking for Volpe. Ball gets through to Volpe. Here's Umstead. To Nelson. Augie. And Nottingham does not step to the ball. That ball is taken away. But now Lincoln back in possession. Oswald does his pass, is intercepted. And now here's a counterattack available. Ross recovers. Ooh, pocket picked by Ray Vermeer. Here's Colton Volpe. Wow. Here's Volpe. I mean, I saw that foul coming. That was 25 yards. That foul was coming. The one that was right here, and then there was nothing. Well, he called the foul, but like not even a warning. Like it was. Oh yeah, from behind. Well, that's just it. I mean, and we're under a minute to play. Like, yeah. All right. Okay. 26 seconds. I mean, we're literally just diving Nice ball forward out of Roz Valdez. 10 seconds. Here's Sammy. And that's the game, folks. So, quality team out of Watertown. Honestly, I would say that's easily two of the best junior varsity teams in the state of South Dakota, at least that I've seen so far. Your Pats come out ahead 2-0 on goals by Stamp and Rolfing. And we'll see you next Tuesday from Brookings, then next Thursday from Aberdeen. Your Pats JV moved to 9-0 on the year. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.